There should be a bottle opener in Sherry's desk. I'll get it. Well, Donna.
Hello?
Hi.
Come on, Michael. Without a man, it just isn't the same.
I'll be right there. Well.
What isn't the same without a man?
Would you like to find out?
Yes, I would.
Well, then come right this way,
You ready, darling? Hey, you're strong and you're proud. Now, I know you're afraid you'll fall, but I'll be right beside you all the way. I held your hand the first time you ever walked. By God, I'm going to have the same joy again. This is it, kid. This is your time. Your shining hour. Set.
Give your daughter away, Pops. Time to go to work. Let's go. Hold on. We're in position. Right outside. Roger. The orders are, the wedding cannot happen, no slip-ups.
Another world. This part is brought to you by Antiseptic Scope with T25, a unique germ-killing system. Scope kills as many germs as medicine-y mouthwash, but leaves your breath minty fresh, not medicine-y.
Let's get you married. Got it, come on. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, Kathleen, I have to tell you, that was the most inspiring sight I've ever seen.
Thank you, Father.
You must be a very proud man, Vincent.
Oh, I am that.
And as well you might be.
Where's Kath?
Friends, would you please be seated so that we can get on with the wedding?
That may prove to be difficult.
What's wrong?
Oh, we don't seem to have a groom.
What? He was standing right here beside me.
Well, he's not there now.
Kath? Kath?
Oh, please. All with me.
Pepperoni or meatballs, Mr. Hudson?
Oh.
Pizza.
Will you join us, Donna?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh, come on. Have a piece. Come
No, thanks.
on. Miss Ferguson, Miss Masterson, and Miss Wilkins, this is Miss Love.
Hello.
Miss Ferguson, there's my accountant who prefers pepperoni, if I'm not mistaken.
You obviously know me very well.
Yes. And Miss Masterson is my esteemed attorney and good friend who likes meatball, if I remember correctly.
You do indeed, Caro.
Ah,
molto delicioso.
And last but certainly not least, we have here Miss Wilkins, my brilliant director of personnel, who for some reason unknown to me likes her pizza plain.
I'm allergic to cured meats.
Oh, how interesting.
Donna, please, won't you have some?
No, thank you, really, I'm fine.
Well, come on now. Pizza was your favorite, remember?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, I'll have a slice.
Pour this woman a glass of wine, will you?
Mm.
Terrific.
And what is it that you do?
Me? Well, I'm a old friend of Michael's from way back.
Oh, really? Oh, really? How far back?
Let's see, it's quite a few years. Michael, how long ago was it?
Let me see. The twins are 19, so that would mean that a little under 20 years ago they were conceived.
Oh, here, have some of this.
Donna and I had 2 children together. Daughters.
That's wonderful.
Oh, yes. Michael, I had no idea.
I'm not his mistress.
I never said you were.
You're a mother, then?
Yes, but...
A housewife.
No, I'm not a housewife. Why are you all cross-examining me? Why don't you just have your pizza and leave me alone?
Oh, we're just trying to make conversation, Miss Love.
Well, it feels like you're prying, like you're trying to find out if I have a career. And I do. I'm the head of my home. That's what my career is, and if you don't like it, that's too bad.
Now, Donna, there's no need to be defensive there. This is a pizza party, remember? We're supposed to be having fun.
Well, I'm not having fun. I'm feeling rather pressured.
We didn't mean to offend you, Miss Love.
Career, career, career. Is that all you women think about?
Oh, that and pepperoni pizza.
Right, lady?
Oh, meatball. Absolutely.
Plain for me. Can I have another slice, please, Michael?
Well, it's fine. You can joke all you want to, but you women have lost touch with life, and I have not.
What could have happened?
He's not here, that's what.
He was standing right beside me from the moment you started down the aisle, Kathy. Well, from before that.
No, I saw him right until it...
Well, he's got to be here someplace. Have a look in the washroom when he's in. Right, thank you.
Well,
Say it. Don't even think it.
listen, I'm just trying to find a reason.
So am I. And there is one. There has to be. Maybe he forgot the ring. Maybe he was ill.
No, he looked fine when I saw
Maybe he had the flu, one of those sudden things.
Let's just try to figure this out.
him. What's to figure out? First he's here, now he's not.
What's that supposed to mean?
Father Malloy. Father Malloy?
Yes?
You must have seen Cass.
Of course I did.
Tell me exactly what you saw.
Well, Cass was there. I looked over. When Kathleen started to walk, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat.
And what?
Well, I was watching Kathleen walk. I was very moved.
And that was the last you saw of him?
Well, let me think. I stepped forward when you reached out your hand to your friend.
And Cass stayed behind you.
Yes, but I looked back. I did look back.
What did you see?
Well, Cass, but only for a moment. I thought that...
What?
Well, he threw his head back.
His head back.
Like he was offering up a prayer.
What else could he have been doing?
Going south.
Friends. There's just a slight delay. The theory is that Cass forgot the ring.
That's not my theory. When I talked to him, he had it in his hand.
Maybe he put it someplace and just forgot.
Forgot, the man is missing. Either he got cold feet or else... There is no else.
Kathleen, do you want to sit down? Sit there. I want to sit. I just want Cass.
Any sign of him out here?
No, none.
He's not inside? He's definitely not inside.
Any luck?
Nothing, no.
Maybe he left the rings in his car.
No, he didn't come in the car.
Well, how'd he get here, then?
I don't know, maybe he broke down or something. He came in a taxi. Anyway, he said he had to run most of the way.
A taxi? You see any?
No. Well, let's go check for taxis.
Okay.
Hey, Larry, there's nothing here.
Miss! Hey, miss! Hang on a sec.
Are you talking to me?
Did you see a man come out of the church?
No, not for the past few minutes.
No, before that. Maybe 5 minutes.
Maybe even less than that.
Yeah, he was wearing a tuxedo.
He's guy's very good looking. He's got curly hair, dark curly hair.
Him I would have remembered.
You didn't see him, huh?
Sorry. good-looking man in a tuxedo. Who isn't?
Okay, let's go. All right. Kath? Kath! Kath!
Well, we didn't get a lot done tonight, ladies.
No, pizza parties and work don't mix, do they?
Shall we reconvene tomorrow?
Yes, with fewer distractions, I hope.
It was great fun, Michael. Nice meeting you, Miss Love.
Yes, nice to meet you.
At Monte Carlo. And I'll have a report on the Vancouver office for tomorrow's meeting.
Excellent.
And
Take care, Miss Love.
Oh, excuse me. I'll see you at the board meeting tomorrow. And take good care of Miss Love. If she's had your children, she must be pretty special.
Bye.
Well, now I know why you enjoy working such long hours.
Well, they are a rather fun group, don't you think?
They're fun for you. They worship the ground you walk on.
Donna, come on, they respect me professionally. Grab an end of the table, would you?
Respect you, my foot. Did you see the lawyer? Every time you opened your mouth, she batted her stubby little eyelashes at you. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No, no, no.
And your accountant was trying to seduce you, Michael.
Donna, she was eating pizza.
But did you see the way she was eating the pizza? It was absolutely lewd.
You're jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm embarrassed for them coming on to you like that. Something out of an old James Bond movie.
Oh, James Bond. I rather like that.
Yes, I bet you do. Your little fan club giggling all over the place. What's not to like?
Donna, why did you come here?
I came here to try to rescue you from this eternal work ethic that you've decided is the meaning of life.
Oh, the meaning of life. Well, that's one of my favorite topics.
Michael, I'm serious.
So am I, Donna. I love nothing more than a good philosophical discussion. So what did you decide the meaning of life was this week, huh?
Fun.
Ah, well, that sounds a bit frivolous, though. What happened to brotherly love?
I came to show you a good time.
Ah. And how did you propose to do that, pray tell?
Well, I was going to surprise you and take you out to dinner. But obviously you prefer a harem to a quiet tete-a-tete, don't you?
This was business, Donna.
Oh, please.
Donna, how dare you come in here and attack me for having a business dinner with my friends? I did not promise to have dinner with you.
Friends?
Friends. Look, just cut it, Donna, okay? I don't want to hear another word out of you, not another word.
You know, I keep looking for the real Donna. The true Donna, the Donna I used to know. Do you think I'm ever going to find her? I have to go. I have work to do.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Good night.
There you go, Neil.
Good. Nancy, I can't eat this.
Why not?
I don't have a fork.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Great. Oh. Dolly Parton? No? Well, let's see. You have the hands of Dolly Parton.
Victoria!
Ah.
Are you going to play juvenile games all evening, or are you going to have something to eat?
You know, you're really a barrel of fun. You know that, Nancy?
Thanks, Nance. Victoria, I never would have guessed it was you.
So, how's it going?
Oh, better now. In fact, tonight may prove to be really special.
Why?
I happen to be free this evening.
What a surprise.
No, running into you is truly serendipitous.
No, you can save it, Neil. I don't want to do anything.
Oh, come on, a little dancing.
Nothing, Neil. I just want to sit here. If you like, you may sit here and keep me company.
I like. So what have you got to report?
About what?
Your latest gambit with the checkbook?
Oh. Well, it didn't work so well. I don't think anything's really come of it.
Well, if you want something done right...
Yes, that's exactly what I plan to do. If Nancy thinks that she needs proof, then
We'll just have to oblige.
You know, there could be a surprise glitch that you haven't counted on.
Such as?
Such as, I'm convinced that Jake is going to be running back for you. So you may need me after all.
Marley will need you.
Oh, I see. I get the butter won't melt, scrubbed up version. But what happens if I really want the down and dirty version?
I'll be attached.
But not tonight. So what do you say? Come on, go out and check out someplace real hot.
Can we have a little quiet here, please?
Please, everybody just sit down. Please be quiet until we can get a line on this thing, okay?
Okay, now most of you saw Cass, right?
I saw him when he came in, but then I was looking back at Kathleen.
I think most of us were doing that, MJ. He was standing right there, smiling. I saw him.
Okay, well, Father Malloy said that he saw Cass put his head back.
And up.
Did anybody see that?
Nobody.
Just exactly how did he look, Father?
It was only a passing glance, and I really didn't get a good look at him.
Tell us again exactly what you saw, please, Father.
As I said, his head was back and up.
Like he was looking at the ceiling.
Well, the choir loft.
There's nobody in the choir loft.
Do we know that for sure, Louis?
No, we don't know anything for sure.
Okay, this is enough. You guys, I've decided just for tonight, right, to postpone the wedding.
We're so sorry.
Look, if there's anything we can do.
I don't need your sympathy. Cass didn't die.
No, of course he
We
didn't.
didn't mean it that way. I know you didn't. I'm sorry. You're just trying to help and feeling as confused as I am.
Would you like us to take you home?
Nothing, Mary. How much ground did you cover? 1 square block, and we checked every inch of this church.
Well, he's got to be somewhere.
I wish I could tell you it's a bad dream, honey. You used to have so many when you were a little girl. And I'd be so happy when you'd smile and drift off. But this...
I think I'll take you up on your offer, Rachel.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, folks, it's over. It would have been a great show. Act 1 looked promising. The lame walked, but it kind of fizzled in Act 2. And it looks like it's going to be a long intermission.
Would you like to change?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I'm telling you when I'm going to need this again. I can manage with Rachel.
Okay.
Fine, never better.
I'm going down to the station house. This isn't just sad, Larry. There is something terribly wrong. And I'm going to find out what it is.
I've had 1 jilted bride and 2 grooms, and there was 1 match where neither side turned up. But these 2 here today, they were so obviously in love.
They are. And Cass has been trying to get Kathleen to marry him for months. It just doesn't figure.
It beats me.
Honey, what happened to you?
Oh, I decided to try to dig around a little, literally. I looked under the portico, down in the basement, and ended up on the roof.
No trace?
Now, assuming that Kathleen's theory was right, that Cass just stepped out to find the ring. I don't know. Maybe he was attacked or mugged, and they dragged the body off somewhere out of the way.
That's too horrible.
Oh, I agree. But what other explanation could there be?
I don't know.
Unless Cass got cold feet and ran.
No. Father Malloy and I were just talking about that. That's impossible.
Is it?
Yes, he is crazy about her.
Well, people get weird when the time comes to actually say, I do.
No, Cass wouldn't do that. And I don't believe that anything horrible happened to him either.
Okay. We're going to find out somehow what happened.
I know. I'm so lucky I have you.
If you'll excuse me, and I'm sure you will, I'll pop into the McKinnon and see if I can be any help.
Oh, I told Kathleen that we'd drop by, too.
Will you be locking up?
Why do you ask?
Well, there's a chance that Cass could be in here somewhere. I want to make sure he can get out.
Oh, I never lock the church, so if he wants to get out or in, he can.
Hey, there's a lot of food here. I don't see any point in wasting it. So if some of you will help me, we'll just Take it on into the dining room.
All right, let's start shifting it out. Ada?
Yeah, right.
I'll help.
We'll all help. This should have been the reception. It's so sad.
Marley, see if you can find some serving spoons, will you?
Oh, yes. I feel so bad for the family.
Yes, it's very tough.
Vince is strong, though.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what my father would do, but I can guarantee that if this happened, Donna would be in her bed with the curtains drawn and the doors locked.
Yeah, well, it sounds like Vince didn't have enough problems today.
Something else happened?
Well, yeah, there was that thing with Donna and the money.
What thing? What money?
Oh, great. She didn't tell you about it, did she?
Tell me what?
Well, Donna accused Vince of taking money from you to start our place.
Me?
$5,000.
That's a lie.
Well, we all know that. I mean, Vince had to refinance this house to get that money. He could be wiped out. And good old Donna didn't even bother to tell you about it.
No. No, she didn't.
What else can I do?
Help Marley, okay?
You okay?
No.
What's the problem? Tell me, Marley.
It's between me and Donna. Something I have to work out very soon.
Wallingford sources? Oh, yeah, he's got them all over town. He sometimes gets wind of things before the police do. Cass must be in some kind of trouble. Felicia and Zane are driving Wally around. They promised to call if there's any news.
Well, talk about raining on somebody's parade. Here we are, all dressed up, nowhere to go.
Tess? Hi, Felicia.
No, I didn't really expect to hear from you. Why don't I give you to Rachel to start?
Hello, Felicia. Yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, well, yeah, at least it's something. Yeah, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Well, Wally's contacts didn't turn up anything.
Well, you know what they say, no news is no news. Why don't we call Perry Mason? In case of the disappearing bridegroom, you know. Once you see him, now you see him, now you don't.
Try to calm down, Katie.
I want to stay calm. I want to stay excited. This is my wedding night, and this is the night I walk down the aisle. Tonight I should be dancing.
Oh, Cass. Oh, Cass.
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World.
This week on Santa Barbara, it's a classic love story as Mary and Mason are drawn closer together.
Who was that man? He didn't leave a silver bullet.
And now, the next part of Another World.
Why do you keep checking? The guy isn't going to move. I know. I just think it's a shame. He was such a nice guy, you know? Yeah. Too bad.
This is a very nicely decorated room, Victoria. It's just not what I consider hot.
I told you, Neil, I'm not in the mood.
You know, I've always enjoyed challenges. But never winning can get frustrating.
Yes, very, very frustrating.
Yes. What is this fixation about Jake, huh? So you grew up together. So he was your first love. Big deal. There must have been other men. Why him? Oh. Jake was the only one?
Who are you to go around assuming things, Neil?
Now, you needn't be ashamed, Victoria.
I'm not.
You need to experience new things, new people. We could be sensational together. I could show you things you never even dreamed.
That means good night. And get out. Hi, Neil. Neil's just leaving.
Yes. I was just leaving. I may be bloody, but I am unbowed. The challenge is still on. I know my way out. Good night, Donna.
Good night. What was that about being bloodied and challenged? Did you see Michael? Yes, I did. And that was yet another example of me being embarrassed. Victoria, I want you to understand something. You may pull all the strings you like, but you are never to manipulate me. What did I do? The checkbook business. That was unforgivable. I understand what you were after. I understand why you tried to use that ploy. You're certainly not trying to hide your feelings these days. Oh, I'm not. I know you're determined to stop Marley's wedding. Well, I wouldn't mind. It's a basically sound idea, but you are never to put me in a position like that again. I won't. I felt like a complete fool. I mean, if you want to try to stop a wedding, that's fine, but at least let's try to work something out together. Wait a minute. Did I hear you right? You are going to join forces with me against Marley? No, not against Marley. Against Marley's wedding to Jake. Yeah, well, I could use some help. Yes, and you could use the experience. Sure. But I'm warning you. If we win at this attempt, I will go to similar lengths to try to stop any wedding between you and Jake. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Cass Winthrop. Winthrop, right. Male Caucasian. Oh, he's about 6'1", 160. Yes, he has dark brown and curly. Well, he was last seen at St. Mary's Church about 7:45 tonight. Yeah, I wanted APB rights. Right, thanks.
How do you figure on getting away with that?
What?
Putting out an APB. He's not a missing person yet, and he hasn't committed a crime.
Oh, yeah, he has, Larry. He rented a tux. He undoubtedly used a credit card. And, he's disappeared, which means he isn't going to pay the bill, which constitutes fraud.
I like your reasoning, MJ.
Yeah, well, Larry, my sister just had one of the worst nights of her life. I'll do whatever I have to help her.
Wallingford's checking on his sources.
Yeah.
I tell you what is really nagging at me, though, is that poker game where Cass scammed those syndicate boys. That might be backfiring. Bad.
Larry, can you think of any other enemies Cass might have had?
Well, he's riled a lot of people, but none of them I know would try to take him out.
Larry, don't say that. Just don't even think that. Cass is okay.
All right.
He's just missing.
All right, he's fine.
I got that motor vehicle info you wanted on Winthrop, Larry.
Great, thanks, Sandy. All right, here we go.
Oh, you're going underground or something, MJ?
What?
The dress. I've never seen you in one before.
So?
So you look real good. When you go off duty?
I'm working.
Well, you got to knock off sometime.
No, I don't. I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, I'm always working. I'm always on duty.
Well, lighten up a little. I just having a little fun. I didn't mean anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to jump on your back. I'm having a rough day, that's all. A real rough day. It's a family problem.
I'm sorry, MJ. You do look pretty, though.
Thanks. McKinnon. Wally, hi. Yeah? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Wally's on his way in. All he would say is that he's got some good news and some bad.
Why can't I handle this?
Just stop being so hard on yourself.
Little sister, you know, I've cried on
I've thrown things, I've cursed, I've screamed. There's nothing left.
You can cry and scream some more.
When am I going to hear from him, Sally? When am I going to know what happened?
Kathleen, I wish I could tell you that.
You don't believe all the whispering about something bad happening to him, do you?
No.
Yes, you do.
Kathleen,
All right. Oh, it's all right. I'm beginning to believe it myself. I'm going to start crying again.
go ahead and cry. It's okay.
He was up to something these last few days, Sally. I know it.
How's my little girl?
Pops, I am not your... I'm okay.
I wish there was something more we could do, Kathleen.
Thank you, Kathleen. You've done everything you could. Everybody's been very supportive.
You ready, honey?
Yeah. Listen, you take care and I'll call you later, okay? Bye-bye, Vince.
Listen, I know how much you must be suffering.
Kath is not dead.
I didn't say that.
Then why did you use a word like suffering?
Are you trying to tell me you're not?
No, I'm not. I'm worried. I'm nervous. I'm not grieving.
Katie, Cass is gone.
No.
You have to face the fact. He cut and he ran.
Cass loves me. Do you understand that? He did not cut and run. He is not gone, and he is not dead.
Listen, maybe he got scared when he saw you coming in the aisle. He's never been that dependable, so when he saw that you were going to go through with it...
You're on damned thin ice, Pops. One more word, and I might say something we'll both regret.
Vince McKinnon is a good man, Donna. He would not take money from me or from anyone else.
Marley, the bank has been calling lately about the amount of cash withdrawals that have been made.
So?
So I know that Jake's uncle is out of work. And for heaven's sakes, he was a coal miner before this.
What has that got to do with anything?
Well, let's face it, Ada Hobson is not exactly wealthy, and Maisie's been a waitress all of her life.
Get to the point, Donna.
Well, here's Jake helping 3 people open a cafe, and they're all paupers.
They are not paupers.
They're not exactly independently wealthy.
Marley, really, what was I supposed to think? You were supposed to think about other people's feelings. Mine, if no one else's.
I was just trying to protect you.
No, you were trying to interfere. But I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again.
What do you mean?
I'm going to get another banker, one who's not going to go tattling to you every time I write a check.
As you wish.
And I'm going to assume that you will never do anything like this again, because if you do, I'll get married at a justice of the peace, and I'll have the reception over at the McKinnons, where there seems to be a lot more love than there is here.
Donna, will you quit ducking the question? Why is Marley so angry?
Marley is not angry. She just has the jitters about the wedding.
Oh.
You're beginning to sound more like your wife every day.
Why is Marley so angry?
Peter, I told you she's not angry. She's just witnessed a fiasco of a wedding, if your account is correct. And she's just worried that hers will be as pathetic.
Worried just like you are, right, Donna?
I'll tell you what I think. I think Cass realized that he didn't want to spend the rest of his life with a shabby Irish clan.
I can't believe you just said that.
Oh, Peter, let's face it. Some people marry beneath them, and then they regret it. More often than not, it's a total disaster.
I don't have to stand here and listen to this. Would you excuse me?
So another one of your schemes backfired. You better watch it.
Get out of my drawing room.
Our drawing room. Seems to be a habit with you messing things up. Better get your act together, girl.
I don't have to take advice from a blimp like you.
You know, Maisie called in and she said she saw Cass just standing there and then he was gone. It was weird. He was just like gone. Poor Kathleen.
Let's just hope it's not poor Cass.
You don't think that...
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Nobody does.
Marley, hi.
Hi.
Can I get you something?
Yes. Give me something cold or something, okay?
Sure.
Would
What's with her?
I don't know. She was fine in church. I mean, even after everything went bad.
Maybe she found out about Vicky and Jay. Well, she had to find out sometime.
Well, that would let us off the hook. I mean, at least we wouldn't have to be the pinks.
Let me go find out.
All right.
Hi, Marley. Here you go.
Thanks.
Guess it was pretty upsetting at the church, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, what did Jake say about it? After all, she's his cousin.
Well, Jake was pretty wonderful. And he was calming down Kathleen and calming down Vin. I don't know what Vince would have done if Jake went there. I mean, he has that temper.
Well, great. Good for Jake.
He's really terrific with his family. Yeah.
Would you help me in the kitchen, please?
Sure.
We'll be right back.
Hello?
Hi.
So, it's come to this, has it? Drinking alone. I don't know that I've ever seen you like this.
No, you haven't.
Well, I certainly do know when you're upset. What is it, Molly? Is it Jake? All right. What's Donna done this time?
Right. Hey, Wally, what's up?
Wally.
Well, it took long enough. Zane and Felicia had to drive me halfway around the bay, but I finally tracked Francis down.
Who's Francis?
Well, he's the boss. I mean, the boss of bosses for the whole state.
And you know him, Wally?
Now, the good news is the syndicate is going to keep its word. Those guys involved in the poker game are long gone and for good, so nobody's trying to even any old scores.
What's the bad news?
Well, I asked Francis as a favor to me to make a few phone calls, and Larry, the fact is that nobody, I mean nobody, knows anything about Cass's disappearing.
You're rare, Donna. Very rare.
I wish I could say the same for you.
You scheme and you scheme and you scheme, and everybody knows it, and then you wonder why nobody likes you.
I am liked. I am loved. You said yourself that you only have one friend in the whole world, and he's that fisherman, Zane, whatever his name is.
Could you two cool it, please? I mean, I love a lively conversation, too, but you know what happened next? Peter comes streaking down the stairs in a rage, and then we all start yelling for an hour or so. It's kind of late.
Yes, you're right. Peter's very tired. I think we'll go to bed. Good night.
Donna could kill her.
Just don't waste all your wonderful rage on Brittany, you know? We're going to need that fire to stop the wedding.
Fire, yes. Let's burn her at the stake like the witch she is.
No, with all the weddings that are going on, I don't think Marnie's going to want to wait until July. I'm afraid that she and Jake are going to elope. We don't want that now, do we?
Well, Donna strikes again, eh?
Even if she believed that's what happened, how could you possibly face Vince with it?
Well, I hope you let her have it.
I'm sure he did. I mean, Vince doesn't take anything from anybody.
Good for him.
You know what I keep thinking?
What?
The wedding today was so beautiful, it was perfect, and then it turned into this nightmare. And I just have this feeling that Donna or something is just going to ruin mine.
Don't you worry, Marley. Donna bounces from one bad idea to the next. You just leave her to me, okay? You just leave her to me.
No word at all? I'm sorry.
But I promise you this, Kathleen. I'm going to find Cass, and I'm going to get you an answer come hell or high water.
And that's a promise that'll be kept. Because McKinnons don't take promises lightly. So take heart, Katie. garbage about Cass not coming back and leaving.
Of course you did. And you still believe it. But the thing is, Pops, I know Cass. The real Cass. And I know he doesn't run. Didn't. Something happened to him. MJ's right. There should be an all-points bulletin out on him. Well, it's a terrible feeling the last few hours. I'm scared. Very scared. If only I could hear his voice. He may be calling my name right now, and I can't even hear him.
I enjoyed this one. He was fun.
Yeah, he sure was.
But it's over. Now, do the rest of your job.
You know, I know it's May, but look at that water. It sure looks cold. He won't care.
No way will he care.
This part of Another World was brought to you by New Era Plus. To clean many of your toughest stains, New Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through.
I'm Tom Brokaw for the most comprehensive coverage of the day's events for news at home and abroad that affects you. Stay with NBC Nightly News, tuned into the world.
And later, it's the NBC 60th Anniversary Special. NBC, Sins and the Clowns and the Cowboys, the Cops and the Classics, the Memories and the Legends. All the madness, all the magic moments. The show that took 60 years to make with the greatest collection of stars NBC has ever assembled. NBC's 60th Anniversary Special, tonight.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.